Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the flip through of this hardcover junk journal that I made. It's been a little while since I made hardcover junk journal, so it was really fun to make again. And this is just using an old book cover that I reinforced, and then I just covered it with this beautiful antique cotton floral fabric. It's all French fabric and lace trim. This one is also incredible details here and some little pom-poms as well. And it's the same on the back. And so this journal has 5 signatures, and I wanted it to be a sort of a writing journal, your memories, your photos maybe, or doing some researches, sketches, pretty much anything you would normally do in any sort of journal, but this one has more writing space to it. There is a loose theme around this, which is kind of fashion and a little bit of Paris hints and ephemera here and there, but overall you can remove all the things and make it your own. You have this beautiful, I think it's a handmade paper that was stamped. I received it in a happy mail from Maria at J'adore le papier. So I used this bright blue to kind of contrast with the cover. I really like that. So I made a pocket out of some handmade paper that I did many years ago, and I just stuck this. I had a few pages left from this watercolor book of Paris landscapes and landmarks. I had a few illustrations and pages left, so I kind of used them throughout and created ephemera and small tabs. So that's your Paris. These 2 postcards I purchased while I was in Paris, Vogue and Chanel No. 5 postcard that I thought were pretty. And I forgot to mention, but I think there are 8 pages that I folded to create a single signature, and all the papers are either vintage or, well, actually you also have some more like some textured paper which is not vintage but has some interest to it. Tiny collages here and there just to add a little bit of interest to the pages, but nothing like, I didn't embellish it too much. I really wanted the future owner to kind of make it his own. So this is part of I think it's a math book with these beautiful script, and I added some tabs throughout the book. It's really put randomly. Nice if you created some sections in your book, and just these could help you with that. There are a few magazines that I had that were either perfume, fashion related, and I just decided to share some pages and illustrations that I thought would be pretty in this journal. So for example, this one right here was part of a beautiful French magazine called Silhouette. And so they had like a whole magazines that was talking about perfume only. So yeah, there's just some beautiful illustrations, and I really wanted to put some in this journal because I thought it was fitting. I did a lot of reinforcement. We have some journaling card, very simple but pretty with the florals. This is from a French scrapbooking paper pad. And this was part of a book that I was talking about, the watercolor book. And this is too. So this is a tab, but it's also a tuck spot if you'd like to. This paper is blue, but it's not old or anything, but it's really pretty. It has some texture to it. I don't think you can see it on camera, but you'll be able to feel it. Oh, sorry. By the way, this journal will be for sale. Actually, you'll be able to find it in my Etsy shop right after this video is uploaded. So I will put the link to my Etsy shop down below. This is some washi tape that I recently got from Japan, and I really like this kind of bright yellow color, and I've been washi taping some things throughout the book, and this is just something that says summary, like table of content, so you could write your own on this paper if you'd like to. There were some leftover pieces from this beautiful fabric, and so I just embellished this piece of paper. There is a little bit of a floral theme as well, so I used some illustrations that I got in this John Darien sticker book. Let me show you this book right here. So it has a lot of illustrations, and I received it as a birthday gift. I think it was 4 years ago, something, and I haven't gone through half of it yet, so it's decided to put some stickers in it. And then this is just an illustration from a magazine, and I backed it with some scrap piece from an old paper. Yeah, from an old paper of some sort. A little bit of collages, but really subtle. The same here. Here I just put some stickers of some color swatches, and then there's a label card, and then some pretty illustrations that were made by Maria, and she has them in her Etsy shop. I think she designed these, so it's really pretty. Some perfume bottles. So I have this, I never bought any Vogue, but I think it was a year or two ago I bought a 100-year anniversary Vogue edition, magazine edition, to get all the pretty pictures inside, and so I have some pages left over that I put in the journal as well, and I also made some journaling cards with some pictures. Some book page with pretty French landscape illustrations. This is labels designed by Maria, so you can cut them and use them throughout your journal. I had to put some of my French antique ledger paper inside, and this is just a little embellishment that I put some, like that I backed with some scrapbooking paper and just glued it down. This just to add like a little feminine touch to the journal. And then there's this washi tape that I love, and you know, you can remove this and put it place it somewhere else, or just remove it completely from the journal. This is one of the pages from the Vogue anniversary magazine, and I love the designs. They're so pretty, and you could fussy cut out some elements. You could use them in your collages and just be creative with them. And this is the middle of the first signature. This is a 5 stitch binding. I don't remember how you call that. Another illustration from the perfume magazine that I just backed with some like random scrap of paper that I had. This is a sticker from the John Darien sticker book. And then we have this pretty page with some floral delicate label, and then again an illustration. This was from a completely different magazine. I like to harvest magazines from time to time, and then I kind of have this big a file holder, and I put every sort, like I sort images, and just you know, from time to time I just grab some images and create some you know, just some ephemera or simple journaling card like this one. So this is a great way to reuse and not for example, print. This is a beautiful watercolor that was from the book. Again, I added a little piece of fabric scrap, and you can back it. There's a little tuck spot here, and I just added these fussy cutouts from like these perfume bottles, and a little label that you can remove as well. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I also added some stationery goodies that I received from Maria when we did our big swap. And so this is one of the stationery cards that she sent me. I have another one that I kept for myself, I believe. And so this pretty blue with this blue card with this its envelope. I guess it's a kind of a tribute to Maria's work as well, because there's a lot of her artwork. It's often fashion and perfume related, so I guess that kind of made sense for me to put her artwork inside this journal. This really pretty bottle, and I actually printed this one onto some watercolor paper, so it has a nice texture to it. And this is a journaling card. You could further embellish with some scrap, like fabric scrap and little collage elements. This was from the Vogue magazine, and I just tear this piece that says Happy Birthday Vogue. Again, this is a collage piece that you can use inside your journal. Just some little elements to create some interest. This, I don't remember, I think it was from Vogue as well. Very French, I guess. And what's on the other side? On this fashion photograph. I will try not to talk too much and go a little faster so you won't get bored. This was a label card that I had in my stash. The second signature. Now it is. And we have a label card, and this is also one of Maria's stationery papers that she sent me, and this one is a Crane & Co. Stationery set, and it's a Vogue one as well, and this one is a very heavy cardstock with red borders. It's really pretty, and it goes inside the envelope. Some deed page, some of Maria's botanical labels. This one was printed onto some handmade paper. Another tab from this book. And then we have, this is a perfume advertisement, and then another perfume bottle. You can fussy cut out this one or this one. And we have some, like a label. Just a little collage here. This is a sticker from the book, the sticker book. This is from the Vogue magazine, and I love this image. I think it's really fun, and I just glued it onto some thick paper, and you can create a journaling card with it if you'd like to. And this is a way to you know, to use up your envelope if you have many of them. You know, even junk envelope that you receive on a daily basis. You could create some pockets in your journal, and of course you can further embellish them. Here I wanted it simple for this journal, so I just left it blank and added this piece of stationery from Maria as well. This lady shopping, and then a label here. This was from a Paris guidebook, I think. Some vintage paper, book page, and just some nice illustration. I love this one. It really reminds me of summer. And then we have a label here. This is a sticker from the book. Here I created a little collage tuck spot. So this is, well, here's I guess it's more of a belly band, and I just added some cutouts of, like, words cutouts. So we have Paris, we have watercolor, Paris, et Chérie. This was from the Silhouette magazine. We have the Vogue, Louis Vuitton, Chanel. So you can use them for your collaging work as well. There's an old picture of Catherine Deneuve, and yeah, again, it was from Vogue. This is an old menu page and a sticker from the book. This is a pocket. Well, this is music sheet, you know, these music paper, and I just fold it to create a pocket. And then here we have another stationery. This one is embossed. It's really pretty card from Maria as well. This is part of this watercolor book, and just a journaling card from a scrapbook pad, and then two pretty pictures from magazines. I love the tint of these, very like kind of pink and like sepia toned, and you can write on the back. And then we have, this is just a pink piece of paper that I had, and I'm trying to use up the little bits of printables that I have left. And so I had this one. This is a floating tuck spot, I guess. And I used the two other designs of perfume bottles from Maria. This is from the Vogue magazine. Then another tab here, and I created a very simple envelope with this page from the Vogue magazine. I kind of like the font here, and inside I tucked some cutouts from different magazines, and so these are just cutouts you can use to create ephemera with, or just collage them in your journal. So just some fashion inspired photograph, just things to have fun with. This is another piece of stationery. This one has glitter, lots of writing space and space to create your own art or sketches. This is a sticker from the book, and this is well, I'm actually not going to open it up, but you can see that I cut out a lot of different images of Vogue magazines throughout the years that were in the Vogue 100 years anniversary magazine. So again, a lot of cutouts to have fun with. Here is just a place with some washi tape. Have two journaling cards with some beautiful jewelry. This was from a magazine as well. I love this. You could cut the images out and create your ephemera again. And so here we have another gorgeous, I love this, gorgeous magazine advertising. Some journaling cards here that you can remove. Other journaling cards and stationery bits. This is a folded pocket, and inside, well, some journaling space again, some word cutouts, a little handmade journaling card, and then we have this beautiful design made by Maria. Fashion photograph tucked in here. There's a piece of This is actually a bookmark that I made with the spine of the watercolor book. So there's that here, and then I did another of this little frame piece here to embellish the journal. We have some words. You could even just cut out the letter and create your own words with it. Some label, a journaling card. I just taped this earring here, but you can remove it. A beautiful plate of Notre Dame de Paris. Another sticker. This is a little paper pads. We have this frame that I stick onto the paper, and I just washi tape this fussy cutout. And here we have a beautiful postcard, and from a company called Obvious State. And then this gift, like this was part of a gift card or of some kind. Then we have another envelope that is stuck to the page that creates a little pocket. And there are some cards here that you can use for your journaling. And another big journaling card. This was from the Vogue magazine, obviously. And some writing space. I'm trying to go faster because I know it's going to be a long video, and a pretty dress. And this is the middle of the signature. This is a sticker from the book. Here I glued down one of Maria's labels, and this is another of her perfume designs. So you can find all her printables in her Etsy shop. This is one of hers as well. This is from a designer paper pad. I thought it was pretty with the florals. Two journaling cards. And another sticker. Some cutouts of perfume. I printed that one onto some handmade paper. And then we go to the last signature, the fifth signature. This is a Vogue page. Yeah, happy birthday Vogue, crown your 100th. A pretty illustration and some stationery paper. This is some wrapping paper. And there's a plate here that I folded, and you have some stationery paper as well. Another Vogue page with this pretty design. I also really like this one. Another envelope stuck onto the page with some writing space. There's a journaling card. This is a perfume advertisement, I believe. This was an old jelly print that I did with a Vogue page, and well, I just created an envelope, as you can see, and inside I backed it with some of Maria's paper, and I fussy cut out a lot of jewelry from vintage from vintage magazines, and I thought it could be fun to collage with, so you get plenty of them. And very luxurious jewelry pieces in here. Another sticker. These are pins and buttons, part of the sticker book as well. And that's the end of the journal. Here I just stuck this Louis Vuitton authentic, like, it was it's an envelope, it's embossed in golden, and journaling card. This is a sticker from the John Darien book. But you can house your secret in there, and this ribbon is stuck. It's vintage, so it has some small stains, but I thought it was okay because it's old. So here's your hardcover junk journal. I really hope you enjoyed this one. It was really fun to create. a hardcover journal. It's been a really long time, I believe, that I made one kind of from scratch. And so if you're interested in this journal, you can have a look in my Etsy shop. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this flip through, that it gave you a little bit of inspiration. And I hope that Maria will enjoy the way I use her goodies that she sent me in her Happy Mail, as well as her digital kits. I will put her Etsy shop down below as well, so you can check it out. And yeah, thank you so much if you've watched the whole video. And yeah, I will see you soon for a collab, but I will talk more about it in my next video. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.